It's days like these that make Washougal famous. So how do you know? How do you know you've given it all you've got? How do you know there's nothing left in man or machine? Where is that line? And can you go further from that point? How do you know? We haven't seen a mud race for a qualifier like this in maybe 10 years or more. A day when all the training in the world can't prepare you for the mud. And it comes down to survival. Because no matter what position you finish in, it counts. The debt of misery must be paid in order to cash in on success.
Okay, and here we go. Who's going to get their first chance at getting their ticket for the ranch? Who's going to avoid the trip of having to go all the way to Utah for another shot at the top 4?
These are the furthest from an easy day at Washougal, and this is not an easy race. Just ask Shore Miller, who found his bike seat deep in the mud and muck.
Riders haven't experienced this kind of mud since at least 2004, maybe longer. And Michael Pillar, with a first place finish in his first moto, takes an 11th place, and it looks like it was all due to a small rock in the front wheel assembly. My gosh, that is brutal. That'll put him 5th place overall, with unfortunately just the top 4 going to the Loretta Lynns National Amateur Championship.
Weather-wise, this track has seen better days. Riders like Ryder Rigger losing his seat and fender in unbearable conditions, sucking in water into the airbox and motor, and limping to the finish line in hopes of making it in. This sport has a way of separating the men from the boys. Even if you thought you had it in the bag, the matter of 20 feet or even 3 feet would determine the fate of this qualifying event. These races came down to good decision making, because if you pick the wrong line, this track in these conditions will eat you up and swallow you whole.
the PW class into the first turn, and oh my gosh, we literally have bikes and bodies everywhere. And this could be the defining moment on who's going to the ranch.
For riders like Preston Baseflug, who got the attention of Honda last year, and a few looks from Mitch Payton at Pro Circuit, Preston would return to Washougal MX on a new machine, picking up right where he left off. You see, it doesn't really matter what the conditions are. Preston Baseflug can get it done.
I would not want to be on a bike heading up that hill. Oh my gosh, was that Carson Jackson going down? The rut just absolutely sucked the bike under. And he is not happy about it.
A big congratulations going out to Ryan Martin. The last time he was at the Lorettas was in 2017. He disappeared from racing for a few years and returned to qualify in the College Boy and Open Pro Sport. He'll take the ticket and the plate. You see, it doesn't matter if you had the best equipment and the best training program, because this year it was who could survive these conditions. Could the small town boy or girl do the impossible? Beat the factory-backed amateur riders and spoil their pre-celebration? For the glory and prestige of making it to the biggest national amateur event in motocross history, the Loretta Lynns Amateur National Championship, and punch their ticket to Hurricane Mills, Tennessee.
86 in fourth, and number 95 rounded out the top five.